Playing Lego Star Wars. Okay, let's see here. So we left off running around Gungan City a little bit. Oh, okay. So, okay. It's weird to me that they're like, they must have had issues just with like pricing and what's the licensing, because they're like using the lines of the movie but not like the original recordings, which is kind of goofy to me, but you know, it is what it is. But so I've been trying to like make sense of kind of how this game is like set up, and I'm starting to I feel like I'm starting to get it a little bit. Like, this map here is like, everything that you can find, all of the collectibles are on this map, so it seems straightforward enough. And they're kind of making it like open worldy. The game is, it feels confused. I mean, it's got these like 800 layers of the map to sort of you know, explore everywhere, and it seems a bit more convoluted than it needs to be, but at the same time I get where it's coming from, so I'm hopeful that, you know, we'll be able to like figure this stuff all out. And I also can kind of get the sense, just like I spent a few minutes just trying to sort of explore and make sense of everything, and it seemed like there's stuff that will be unlocked as I, you know, as I go on with everything here. So it's like, but I can set that as like a waypoint, I think. So okay, yeah, so there's like a kyber brick or something down there. Okay, so it's down below. So it's like we can go ahead and like go hunting for these things. And like, so yeah, it wants me to like jump down here. Aha, look at that. Yeah, it really does. It'll really handhold your way through all this stuff. So this actually won't have to be like a super extreme intense thing, I don't think, in terms of getting all of my collectibles and everything. So this will be just like a super casual collectathon, actually, inhibited by the fact that my cat is now standing in front of the screen. Did you want Snuggles, honey? Is that why you're here? Okay, come here. Okay, she's in my lap now. She's gonna co-pilot with me. Hold on, get situated. No, you need to like sit down. I can't. You're in my view. Okay, there we go. I can't see when you're all up in my view. But yeah, no, I actually think this will be a pretty straightforward collectathon. That'll be just like a fun and casual break from other more like intensive games that I'm playing right now, such as Baldur's Gate, which is tons of fun, but definitely a lot less hand-holdy, which makes sense because this game is very clearly targeted towards children, which I am like emotionally a child still. You know, I have about the maturity levels of a child, so it's fitting. But I am slightly better when it comes to things like motor skills and problem solving, you know, puzzle solving and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it'll be an interesting mix. Go grab the thing. Grab the thing. There we go. Good lord. Mission complete. Misa like this. That's cool. You know what, Jar Jar? Misa like this too. Is this? So that's gonna be. So the orange ones are for our main quest objective, from what I can gather. Okay, hold on. I need to. It's gonna be faster if I just keep myself on the proper map here. So yeah, so we got that one. So now we can go ahead and like let's do that one. I have to excuse me. I'm still kind of. Oops. Nope. 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 I don't. I need to. I can't press B to get out of the map. I'm learning. It's gonna take me a few tries to really remember that muscle memory. I know. Hi, kitty. I know you're being very needy but very sweet at the same time. It's regrettable that there's no camera so people can't see how adorable you are. Because I have to assume that they all assume of me that I'm just a crazy person. and that there's not really even a cat here. You know, this could all be some weird elaborate ruse. You know, to what end is anyone's guess, but it could be. You never know what kind of weird... This is the internet. People lie about things all the time. Anyway. Oh my gosh, my nose is... Like, I've been doing so well about not having a particularly stuffy nose all day, but then as soon as I sat down and started talking, my sinuses were like, oh, hey, you're doing something? Okay, well, since you're going to be doing something, let's make it as uncomfortable and difficult for you as possible. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely there are definitely going to be things that they don't want me to have access to early on. And we are going to have to come back for free play, I guess. So I guess maybe what that means is during story missions, we'll just go ahead and just power through the story so that way we can hurry up and get to free play for our collectathons. I feel like that seems like the move here. If we hold still, will he put his lightsaber away? I kind of feel rude running around with this thing out. That's what she said. Okay.
Do you mind telling us why our friend here was banished?
Person sounds like he would win an award for doing the best worst Liam Neeson impression. You know, like if there was an effort or a competition to be like the best worst, like you have to clearly be trying to do an impersonation, but also it has to clearly be a bad impersonation. So it's like the best worst impersonation. Oh man, my kitty is purring quite loudly right now. I don't know if the mic will quite pick it up, but no, Mike hasn't picking it up. He's rude Mike. He never picks it up. Oh, but she's quite happy right now, which is good. I mean, she's my precious little darling dear baby girl. So yeah, let's continue the story. We'll just go ahead and power through the story.
We must warn them.
We shall give a user Unabongo. The speediest way to the Naboo is going through the planet core.
But we don't really go through the planet core. We just go through the ocean. But that's okay. I know. Hi, kitty. Oh, you're so sweet. You're such a sweet little girl. Okay, I need my hand back because we're playing again. Like, it's like being a parent, except not nearly as hard. And I probably just offended every parent out there, which is fun. I know, kitty. Sweet girl. I know, sweet little girl. Yeah, parents get real precious about people, really, even in a joking manner, saying that anything is as difficult as parenting, don't they? Like, they've really got a monopoly on life is hard. And like, even me sitting here, like, I feel the impulse to say, like, which is understandable.
Rest assured.
Right, because you can't make fun of... Where's Jar Jar? Where are you? Oh, you're right here. Oh, that's... I thought... Oh, it's the bumper that switches. Okay. Oh, I got... Oh, I see. That's weird. This is one of those weird, it's a puzzle, but not a puzzle thing. Level? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the hub world. And we're starting a new level. Is that what I'm gathering here? Oh, is it going to be like a speeder chase? I'm into it. I would like a speeder chase, please and thank you. That sounds fun to me. Ah, yeah, here we go, here we go.
The Force will guide us.
Whee.
The Force? Oh, no.
Quick, shoot!
We need this creature out of the way. Shoot it, Obi-Wan.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay, alright, I'm starting to get it. Okay. And then we dodge. Aha.
Make mistake!
Are these like bubbles in the background, things that I'm supposed to like hit? I think that one of them was made out of Legos, but one of them wasn't. Like, are there other things to do now? Can we collect other things, or what's the dealio? Your tail is hitting me in the face and hitting the microphone. My sweet little darling, dear baby girl.
We're losing power. Stay calm. We're not in trouble yet.
Oh yeah, we are.
Nonsense! Why do you thinking we're in trouble?
Now is it gonna turn into a more standard thing, or is it gonna do the like I don't think we're alone anymore?
Full speed ahead. Mister told you the planet core was back bombing. Your constant optimism is really encouraging, Jar Jar. It's toying with us. Yes, but we should still be able to harm it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like not talking. I'm trying to make sense and like make sure I'm not missing anything important about this whole scenario. Oops, okay, I was too slow. Oh no. Wait, did we like lose or no, we just got damaged a little bit. Okay. Crunch. Oh, we need it. I want to shoot the thing. Stop doing slow-mo. I want to shoot the thing. There we go. Is that the end of it? So now, like, the question is, like, would beating it too fast limit my ability to get all of the things?
We must find the queen.
Oh, she mad.
Victory.
Haha, his chair's on the fritz. Ridiculous. So childish. Okay. Level complete. Replay unlocked. Okay. So like there are like it is so unclear to me what the distinction between like levels are versus what's like open world stuff. This is the Oh, we didn't do that one. Yeah, see this is where this is getting kind of confusing to me, to be perfectly honest. Like I don't Yeah, I don't know. Although I feel like I generally know that if it's at all similar to how it was back when I played the originals, like it does kind of serve to go ahead and start with the just going through and doing all the story missions and not worrying too much about anything else, and then once you've gone through the entire series of story missions, then you can kind of make sense of what you're, you know, supposed to do next. But like that, so it's like it continued the story there, but like nothing changed. And so this is what I mean when I say it feels like it's the game itself is kind of confused about what's open world, what is a level, what, you know, what things require free play versus what things are just like open world, constantly automatically free play.
I imagine they'll be taking her to their ship.
Is it possible to kill her? Am I gonna get in trouble if I'm not discerning in my targets? Oh, that's right. I forgot you're supposed to be able to do like combos and stuff here.
But who do we have to thank for our rescue?
We're ambassadors
Yo, mama.
to the Supreme Chancellor. It's urgent that we make contact with the Republic. Do you have transport?
In the main hangar.
Do we have transports? It's the world of Star Wars. Everyone has like 8 million ships in their garage. Got everything we need.
Far. Stay close.
The Queen is not safe here. We must must take her to the Republic on Coruscant immediately.
Doobie doopie doopie doo, and we just run along. A shooby dooby dippy dip ba ba da 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 ba ba ba. Dooby doopy da ba da ba. Let me handle this, Queenie. Oh, sorry, Obi. Or Qui-Gon. Whoever you are. I don't know who you are. Alright, Queen. Show us where to go. Because we gotta continue the story so that you can start dating an underage boy that you groomed. Even though you're also pretty underage too. I don't know. It's a weird, confused situation. It's an interesting thing because you can really clearly tell that in a lot of ways the story was kind of meant to follow the themes of like a traditional like high fantasy type of thing, you know, where it's like, oh, it's medieval, women are married up by 12 because A, they're not respected as individuals, and B, their lifespan is kind of capped at about like, or the life expectancy is kind of capped at around like, you know, age 40 maybe. That's like, you know, so it's like you gotta get going early if you want to have a chance to have a family and all that. So it's like, you know, you can kind of tell that the Star Wars, they kind of were taking that approach with it, but it feels kind of out of place when it's supposed to be a futuristic, more enlightened society as opposed to a, you know, primitive, less enlightened one. I don't know. It's weird, and I think it's a fair criticism to say it's strange. Nope, that's not true. That's impossible. Hey, what's up? Oh, you just got like hints. Okay, well, or hints and stuff. Excuse me. Sorry. So bad at not swearing. Because I'm sick, my brain's muddled. Although I actually feel monumentally better than the last time I streamed.
You ready to go?
Yup. Continue the story. But yeah, see, it's like all of this stuff. It's like there's levels, and then there's these things where we're running around, but these aren't levels. So it's like, what are they? Is this all a hub world? And if so, how many hub worlds are there? I don't know. It's confused and complicated. All the more reason, I guess, to like maybe it's better to think about it as almost like a World of Warcraft type of world, right? Where there's like the world and there's all these things, but then inside there are like instances and dungeons and stuff. And those are just like unique things that you encounter and go through for like specific treasures or something. I don't know. It's weird, and I'm not super into how they organized it all. See, like, and we got this
Tatooine, you say?
stuff going on here.
Suggestions on where we should land?
Mos Espa spaceport seems like our best option for finding the parts we need.
Mos Espa it is then. Land on the outskirts.
I'm gonna come over here and see if we can like destroy this thing. I mean, it seems like they probably have it highlighted for a reason, you know what I mean? The bloomers. Ah! Crunch, did we do it? I guess we did. Oh, wait, did I blow up? Oh, I didn't realize I was taking that much damage. Well, it's fine. Oh, we can just choose to land. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's like, what was the function of that? Why did we need to have that whole thing? Like, it feels like they wanted to... I don't even know what it feels like, actually. Like, I'm trying to sit here and make sense of it, but I guess that's just kind of the problem. Like, it feels like it doesn't really make a lot of sense with, like, what's a mission, what's a hub world, what's... You know, it's like, I wonder if they tried to, if it'll make more sense,
Commands that I go with you.
like, as we go on.
I'm Padme, one of the Queen's
I just want to
handmaids.
make sure I'm paying attention.
This is not a good idea. But if the Queen wishes it.
So, like, I'm wondering if it'll make more sense as we go on and we, like, revisit different planets and different stories and stuff like that, you know? Like, Tatooine, obviously, we have a lot of stuff.
I know what you need. You need a cute little propeller hat for that grubby-looking astromech of yours.
It's so
That'll
true.
give the little guy some confidence, no fooling.
I can't argue with that, actually. No, but, like, you know, we know we're going to Tatooine a few different times, right? It is, for like, a nowhere, nothing desert planet, so to speak. There's a remarkable lot of something that happens here.
Hey, how's about you head down the street here and take in a pod race or two? Much more exciting than fixing hyperdrives, I'll tell you what.
I mean, he's not wrong. But yeah, like, it just, Tatooine is remarkably important, but we're going to be here multiple times, so I'm wondering if, like, their weird version of doing hub worlds and stuff like that is going to make more sense. Like, it's, they kind of are overusing the hub world, so that way, like, it just kind of is easier and it makes more sense for lots of various characters to be there, and it'll facilitate you kind of jumping from, like, you know, different like stages, different stories, right? Whether you're talking about like prequels, original, or sequels and all that.
I need parts for a J-type
I don't know.
27 new
I don't know really how to make sense of it all.
Dactaries.
The public credits are no good out here. I need some.
And maybe it just feels weird because of like doing all the story beats. Like maybe once we're done with all the story beats, everything will be kind of, it'll feel less subdivided because we won't have all these random like starts and stops to missions and stuff. I don't know.
The prize credits will more than pay for the parts they need.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear.
He deserves better than a slave's life.
The boy tells me you want to sponsor him in the race.
Well, I've acquired a pod.
Jar Jar in the background. Good to know that Lego Jar Jar and like movie accurate Jar Jar are the same thing.
The boy and his mother.
They really did not need to actually silly up the role of Jar Jar, did they? Yeah, that's on par. That's canon right there.
If that's everything we need, we should make our way to the arena.
Yep.
Enter young Anakin into the race.
Yeah, and so it's like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of sprint through the movies, I guess, through the stories, because I'm really actually anxious to just have some more fun searching around, but I feel like this game actually really wants you to do the story missions first. I don't know, I admit, I'm doing a lot of analysis early on in the play of this game, but, I mean, I've been playing for a grand total of about 45 minutes now. It's like, well, the first episode was like half hour, and now we're, what, like 20 minutes into this one, so, you know, 50 minutes. We're getting close to an hour. So it's probably not super fair for me to be, you know, judgmental and critical of it this early on. But, I don't know, I feel like usually it's a bit easier to understand the rhythm and pace that a game is starting to try and make, but, like, the distinction of continuous story versus start a mission is pretty unclear to me, and I feel like that's such a... I mean, it really is just the core of how a game is structured. You know, what's a mission? What's a story? What's all that kind of stuff. So to have it be confused isn't really a good look in the opening. One thing that is fun about these games, though, I will say, is, like, it really is doing a lot to spark the concept of just the nostalgia of Legos for me. I haven't collected Lego kits and built Legos consistently for a long time. As a kid, I had a huge collection of the Star Wars Lego kits and all that kind of stuff. And it's been a long time since I did that, and I miss it. And I actually, a lot of my old Lego kits have since been donated to various other, you know, family, friends, and nephews, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't have most of them anymore. And I'm not going to say that I regret that, but I miss doing Legos the way I used to as a kid. And you know, the reason I don't is, well, there's multiple reasons, but for me, what a lot of it, whoops, oh, okay, I don't understand where this thing is trying to tell me to go. I don't understand what the cues are for where the track is, but that's okay. I'm sure this will be easy enough that it'll just kind of take care of it for us. But yeah, Legos are kind of hard for me to keep up with these days. One, because there's a lot of, you know, financial limitations. Legos don't feel as impossibly expensive to me now as an adult with like a paying job and everything. If it were what I wanted, if Legos were what I wanted to be spending my cash on, I could afford it. I'm very fortunate in that my day job is well paying enough that I could be, you know, spending my money on that. But I have other things that I prefer to spend my money on. And one of the other big things for me too is just storage space, because the fact is, Legos need space, right? They take up space to, if you want to bother, you know, building kits and keeping them going and everything. Can I repair my stuff?
I'm never gonna win unless I reattach it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, that was kind of a weird distraction, but that's okay. Can we do this? I want to do this. Wee! Ah, wee! I don't know if this is going to be a losable race or not. But yeah, like, one of the hard parts, living within my means, I live in a pretty, you know, I mean, it's a nice apartment. I again consider myself pretty fortunate for the lifestyle that I kind of get to live. A lot of, you know, I've had a good mix of good fortune and good decisions with career and everything, to be living quite comfortably, all things considered. But still, any apartment really is going to be limiting in terms of how much storage room you have for things like Lego kits, you know, to be sitting on shelves and on display. And it's, for me, it kind of, you know, as much as I love building with Legos, I want to be able to have my kits stored somewhere rather than just having to dismantle them and shove them back in a box and shove the box in a closet. And I just don't really have that option, living in an apartment. So, you know, it is what it is. Are we doing this thing again here? Wait, what am I supposed to aim at? I don't know what I did there, but okay. It's fine. But yeah, so it's like this game does kind of make me whoa. Oh no, the biggest insult. I don't like you anymore. I suppose that was meant to be towards me. Were we breaking breaking the fourth wall there? Hard to say, but I think it's within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's fun to see kind of these Lego kits, and it makes me remember, like, I had the Pod Racer Lego kits back when I was a kid, and that was fun. And it makes me kind of wish that I could be building those again, and you know, and just kind of sitting there playing with them. It's a good form of nostalgia, remembering in, you know, a more innocent time in my life. So I will say this is fun for those reasons. Even if this one is wildly different from the Lego Star Wars games that I played when I was younger.
Bring the parts to the main hangar. I'll come by your shop later on so you can release the boy.
Darth tattoos. I always thought Darth Maul was so cool.
Look at all the credits we have.
Now you can make your dreams come true, Annie.
Pack your things. We haven't much time.
Is he to become a Jedi?
Yes.
There's so much happening so fast.
Son, my place is here.
Like ADD the game. So much crap happening all over the place.
You, Mom. I promise.
Master Anakin, I should prefer it if I were a little more completed.
I kind of want the unfinished 3PO Lego figurine. That's really cool, actually. I wonder if that's a real one, or if they just kind of designed it for the sake of the skip all this. I know we're not, like, getting it all done. So I'm wondering if, like, it's sort of meant to be like free play is here for the open world. What was that about? Why were they showing us that? But I'm wondering if, like, so like, this is just me trying to figure out and make sense of everything. I wonder if one of the reasons they have the distinction between levels and not levels is if, like, the levels don't really have a free play aspect, right? And although no, because once you beat the level, it unlocks free play. Yeah, I don't know. I still like, I'm struggling to understand exactly what the functionality of a lot of these things are, but I'm gonna choose to not worry about it too much. I think we're about to have a battle, and I know we're getting close to time, but I'm gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and call it an episode right here, and then we'll the next episode will start with whatever happens here next. I mean, we can see that right there. That seems like it's gonna be the move. So with that, I guess that means I'll say thank you for joining me, everyone. I feel old and cranky. The fact that I'm not, like, immediately loving this game as much as, like, I loved the original ones, and because I feel like I'm just sitting here wishing, like, well, back in my day it was like this and it was better. But the truth of it is, I am enjoying this. I don't hate it. I just notice things. But at any rate, thanks for joining me. I always love and appreciate you guys for coming and hang along. Go. Oh, I don't know. Go avoid flirting with kids, you know, that are wildly underaged. You know, like, it's a bad example that Padme and Anakin are setting for us all, and you know they get away with it because they're fictional. But don't be like them. Don't do it. It's creepy and uncomfortable. So yeah. I'm gonna pause the game now so that guy stops gabbing over me. And yeah, but we'll see you next time. Bye. What is this doing? Ugh, goodness gracious. Okay, hold on a second. We're just gonna go there. There we go. We'll do it manually. Okay, bye.